What's up, guys? Today we're here in Norwich, Connecticut at the Norwich State Abandoned Hospital. This is the only thing that's left of the hospital, man. This hospital looks creepy as hell. It looks like a damn cat. I swear I just seen like a fox just run through the woods, yo. Hold on. Yo, I just seen a fox run through the woods. That's crazy. All right, let me hurry up. They fenced everything off because people was coming to this hospital to check it out. Look at this place, man. Oh my God, that looks crazy, bro. This place opened in 1904 and they demolished it in 1996, man. It's currently privately owned right now, but I heard there was a lot of crazy stuff that happened here. People were being electrocuted to death and everything. And if you look over here, I just can't imagine what lives inside there, bro. Like, can y'all imagine what lives in there? Man, so what we finna do, we finna go inside and see what's in here. We gotta go through this cut in the gate right here. It's gonna get us underneath. You gotta crawl underneath, so you gotta get on your stomach and crawl underneath. Let's go. I feel like I heard voices inside there. Hey, if you ever been on here, let me know if you've been to this hospital, man. Let me know if you heard voices, because I'm starting to hear voices now.
Top 5 most haunted places in Connecticut, 2023. This list was generated by the Ratings and Reviews on the Haunted or Not app. Download today to find haunted places near you. Number 5. The Demon House, Enfield, Connecticut. Number 4. Fairfield Hills State Hospital, Newtown, Connecticut. Number 3. Norwich State Hospital, Norwich, Connecticut. Number 2. The Haunting in Connecticut, Snedeker House, Southington, Connecticut. Number 1. The Warrens Occult Museum, Monroe, Connecticut.
Scary Connecticut urban legends. The Norwich State Hospital was a psychiatric hospital located in Norwich, Connecticut. It was in operation from 1904 to 1996, known for its overcrowding, inadequate staffing, and poor conditions, which included reports of physical and essay of patients. During its time of being active, workers and patients claimed to see the ghosts from inside of these walls, and to this day, people believe these spirits are still here. They are said to be the spirits of the patients who passed away here after being left untreated and not taken care of. They also say sections of the hospital are haunted by the ghost of a nurse who was murdered there by a former patient. As mentioned, the hospital has closed down and many of the buildings were demolished, but the site still holds a reputation for being haunted and is still considered a popular location for ghost hunters, at least around the ruined grounds.
If you guys haven't heard of it yet, I'd love to introduce you guys to Norwich State Hospital in Norwich, Connecticut. This place is probably one of the darkest locations we've ever investigated for YouTube, and we had a pretty crazy night. At its peak, this hospital housed over 2,000 patients. For tonight's video, we spent some time in the Lippitt building, which was the hospital's psychopathic building. At the end of our investigation, we split up and did solo, so you know it was a crazy night. Can't wait for you guys to see. Link in bio, 8:33 p.m. Eastern. See you guys there.
From 1904 to 1996, Norwich State Hospital operated as a psychiatric hospital for the insane. There have been multiple reports of spirits, light shows, doors slamming, and screaming. Countless paranormal investigators have come here and captured these findings. The campus originally had 40 to 50 buildings, but most have been demolished since 2013, including the auditorium and psych ward. There were plans in 2006 to turn the lot into a park with a theater, school, movie studio, and a hotel, but plans fell through.
Guys, we just dropped our second part to the Norwich State Hospital investigation, and we spent some time in the nurses' building. In this building, nurses were taught how to properly do lobotomies and other procedures they would have used during the hospital's operation. We had non-stop activity from the minute we stepped in the building, from intelligent device interaction to shuffling and movement to even being touched. You don't want to miss this video, guys. Link in bio. Go check it out.
This is the Norwich State Mental Hospital, located in Norwich, Connecticut. It opened in October of 1904 and permanently closed in October of 1996. It was home to the criminally insane, and when it closed, majority of the patients were let back into society with minimum help. When this institute was running, there were inhuman treatments given to the patients, and people now say the torture buildings when the hospital was at its peak, but now there are no more than 6 buildings left standing. The buildings are now sitting vacant and completely gutted, covered in graffiti and vandalized beyond recognition.
Old psychiatric institutions can evoke a sense of terror due to historical practices that were less compassionate towards individuals with mental illnesses. Methods such as lobotomies and electroshock therapy were once commonplace. Consequently, mental hospitals often become the focus of ghostly rumors and supernatural tales. The Norwich State Hospital in Connecticut is renowned for such stories, earning a reputation as one of the state's most haunted places. At its peak in the 1950s, the hospital accommodated over 3,000 patients, and the vast 70-acre campus once housed more than 40 buildings. The hospital's auditorium, a grand structure, and numerous abandoned pieces of equipment hint at its historical significance. Despite the demolition of all structures associated with the hospital, the site's history and the multitude of lives that existed within its walls contribute to lingering beliefs in paranormal activity. Underground tunnels, once used for patient transportation, became a focal point for reported ghostly encounters, attracting the attention of many paranormal investigators. Accounts of mysteriously moving objects and floating orbs added to the eerie reputation of the Norwich State Hospital. While the physical remnants of the hospital have disappeared, the site has not been forgotten. Before its demolition, the area drew illegal trespassers and ghost hunters, seeking to experience or document the supernatural. Reports of cold chills and electromagnetic pulses heighten the mystique surrounding the location. Whether one believes in the paranormal or not, the history and stories surrounding Norwich State Hospital undoubtedly contribute to its haunting reputation. The enduring tales of ghostly encounters and the emotional weight of its past make it a place that sparks curiosity and contemplation in paranormal activity. Underground tunnels, once used for patient transportation, became a focal point for reported ghostly encounters, attracting the attention of many paranormal investigators. Accounts of mysteriously moving objects and floating orbs added to the eerie reputation of the Norwich State Hospital. While the physical remnants of the hospital have disappeared, the site has not been forgotten. Before its demolition, the area drew illegal trespassers and ghost hunters, seeking to experience or document the supernatural. Reports of cold chills and electromagnetic pulses heighten the mystique surrounding the location. Whether one believes in the paranormal or not, the history and stories surrounding Norwich State Hospital undoubtedly contribute to its haunting reputation. The enduring tales of ghostly encounters and the emotional weight of its past make it a place that sparks curiosity and contemplation.
Out in Preston, Connecticut, over at the Norwich State Hospital. It's the church, old church, the administration building. And architecture is pretty cool. Over on the other side is one of the, I think it's one of the housing buildings, chapel, or I have no idea. But you can see they tore down one of the corners, so it just got too messed up. A little closer.
Surprised me as this hospital used human beings as personal guinea pigs. Throughout the years, patients have come forward talking about their own torturous experiences while staying in this hospital. Unfortunately, the Salmon building, which once held the criminally insane, was demolished, including the tunnels that were able to transport patients between buildings. As you can see, these buildings remain pretty bare, but you can imagine the torture that happened within these walls. Make sure you like, comment, and follow so we can continue bringing you on a tour of this haunted, abandoned hospital. Welcome to Norwich Hospital for the Insane in Preston, Connecticut. Once was a thriving hospital that held over 3,100 patients and had over 40 buildings. Now, just remains 5 buildings and this very lonely cemetery that was on the premise. Norwich State Hospital eventually became the place where they held the criminally insane. In 1930s to 1970s, this was the place where the most criminally insane people came. Unfortunately, the security wasn't as good as it should have been here, leading to people escaping and then committing several murders. This state hospital caught the attention of many ghost hunting TV shows, each person coming and experiencing their own unique haunting. This doesn't come as a surprise to me, as this hospital used human beings as personal guinea pigs. Throughout the years, patients have come forward talking about their own torturous experiences while staying in this hospital. Unfortunately, the Salmon building, which once held the criminally insane, was demolished, including the tunnels that were able to transport patients between buildings. As you can see, these buildings remain pretty bare, but you can imagine the torture that happened within these walls. Make sure you like, comment, and follow so we can continue bringing you on a tour of this haunted, abandoned hospital.